I think there are a lot of reasons, but what you said about the judgment too is I think that's a big part of it. That um, if anything else, I try to see the person's perspective, like where they're coming from, right?
Mhm.
Is that what you meant by not judging them? You can at
Because
least
you've been through some
understand.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it almost doesn't have to be exact. Like if someone was talking to me about something I don't understand, I've been through enough stuff that I can kind of take a little piece of it and relate to them, right? Is that
Mhm.
something you can do? Like where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't know. Like if I were to talk to someone that had a family member that died in a plane crash,
Mhm.
I don't have anyone. I don't even know anyone other than celebrities, but I have lost someone. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
have known what it's like to get a call. So I've been through so much stuff that I can find a way to relate. Maybe not the exact way. That's what I kind of mean by that.
Yeah. I guess I think more. I pull for the underdog. I know that's the truth. Because I'm always, I just want to help the person that maybe some things are stacked against them, or things aren't going well, or they don't
Hmm.
believe in themselves, or they need encouragement. Definitely want to do that.
Yeah. How does someone eventually not need you? And this is an important question with anyone in the helping field, right?
Hmm.
Is we think that we need to give, give, give. And it's
Hmm.
even called the giving and
Codependency.
helping, the helping profession.
Yeah.
But people tend to do a lot. It's codependency, exactly
Yeah.
what it is. How do you think you help someone, or what would be a good way to help someone help themselves eventually, right? That's a
Yeah.
tough thing to teach someone or to even do yourself.
It is. I mean, the answer is you want to empower people, right? That's what you really want. And so trying not to fix it is such a hard thing.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's worldwide or just an American
I think
thing,
it's pretty
if,
common. Oh,
yeah,
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
just like somebody tells you something and you just want to go to fix it mode, right? Or maybe it's just a man thing. I don't know. But
I think it's a people thing.
it's a people thing in general. Yeah.
It's
So yeah, it's stopping for a minute, and because you kind of said it earlier, it's finding out more about just asking another question. It's finding out what's really going on with them, and then as you do that, and it opens up this space, they start to see other perspectives,
yeah.
and then their brain starts to be able to.
You said something really cool, which is
Mhm.
asking questions. And I think
Mhm.
people forget to do that because we tend to go with the information we have, but you don't know what you don't know, right? And
Mhm.
so it's like, it'd be a bad SNL skit to just guess wrong every time.
Yeah,
Oh, because of
but a
your
funny one.
depression. No, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, well,
Yeah,
people don't ask enough question. What
yeah,
does that mean? What does that feel? What do you mean by that? Tell me more. Like those kinds of things. Because I think that's important too. But we live in a world where that's not always the cool thing to do. I think you jump on if there's five, six people in a room and one person says something and another person says, yeah, I agree with them, the chances are the rest will follow, right? There's studies about this because it's you know what I mean? If one person, wrong or right, if one person says this and all the other five say that, that one person looks like the wrong person. You know what I mean?
mhm,
So it's like, it's weird how we don't always take the effort to like connect to the other person, which is, I may not agree with you, but I should at least understand it, right? It's almost like
absolutely.
an investigator, right? Like I don't
Mhm.
agree that you murdered them if that's the case the investigator is investigating, but I do need to figure out what went through your mind when you were doing it.
I was
I
with
have
you,
to at
and you
least,
jumped to murder. You
yeah,
lost me.
yeah. You're. What if I just started interrogating you right now? So where were you
I did
last night
not do
around
it. I
6?
did not do it.
Something a murderer would say. But you get what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah,
Like you still have to understand them whether you agree. Can you imagine if every investigator was like, "You piece
absolutely.
of crap! Like I'm locking you up." No, you have to understand. And so obviously that's an extreme, but I think it's important that people take an effort to understand specifically when you don't get it at all. That's one of the most important time to understand, or at least make that effort, right?
Yes.
I think so.
And I think that's going back to the answer of how to empower people, right?
Yeah.
It's really finding out what's really going on, being with them, understanding them, and they feel like you're with me. And
Hmm.
I think it does give them an option to look at choices that they can make and decisions that they can make, and that's the empowerment, right? It's
Hmm.
when you're making the choices yourself.
Okay, I get it. You don't want to subscribe already. Fine. Will you at least watch one of these two clips? Can you do that, huh?